guys, it's Dani, and today I'm going to be showing you how I achieved this beautiful peachy glowy summer look, perfect for lazy days, all with just affordable makeup. But before we get into it, follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and while you're here, subscribe to my channel. What are you doing? And without further ado, let's get on with the video. Before anything else, I'll begin by putting on some sunscreen, and I'm going to be using Sanitec Sun Care Matte Moisturizer. I'll simply put that all over my face and simply buff it in to make sure that my skin has absorbed the product. Moving forward, we're going to be using Vaseline's Lip Therapy to hydrate our lips because we don't want no crusty ass lips, please. For the brows, I'm going to be using ColourPop's Brow Boss Pencil, and I'm simply going to be drawing lines and strokes within the sparse areas of my brows and diffusing that with the spoolie at the back. And my goal here is not to make it look snatched or like super thick, but I just want it to look like a fuller, natural looking brow. To further amplify the bushiness, the fullness, the thickness of the brow, I'm going to be using ColourPop's Brow Boss Gel to set them in place and again to make them look thicker. Next is the primer, and I'm going to be using Caroline's Blur Stick, and I'm simply going to be applying that to areas of my face where I feel like my pores are more prominent. Moving on, we're going to be color correcting using the NYX Cosmetics Concealer in the color green to combat the redness of my acne scars around my cheeks. And on top of that, we're going to be putting on Maybelline Fit Me Concealer to simply conceal the green and the acne scars. And I'm going to be adding some under my eye as well, on the tip of my nose, on the bridge of my nose, and also some on the forehead. And I'm going to blend that out. To set that all in place, I'm going to be using the All Matte Plus Powder by Catrice Cosmetics. To bronze our face, we're going to be using the Sun Club Matte Bronzing Powder by Essence, and I'm simply going to be applying that on my cheeks, on my forehead, on my jaw, on my chin, and of course some down my nose. Since this is a lazy day look, I'm going to be doing something really simple for the eyes, and we're going to be using the Spicy Rust palette by Catrice Cosmetics and taking the darkest matte brown they have and simply blending that all over my crease and creating like a darker contour for my eyes. And I'm going to bring the same shade down my nose to create my nose contour as well. For the blush, we're going to be using the Peach Stick by Caroline Cosmetics, and for a product like this, I would recommend for you to kind of rub that on the back of your hand first to kind of warm up the product to really get the pigment out before applying it with your fingers or with a sponge or with a brush, whichever you prefer. And you just kind of apply that all over your cheeks and a little bit on your nose to give you that sun-kissed, I just went to the beach kind of flush. Moving on to mascara, we're going to be using the Lash Princess by Essence. This is the blue one, which is the waterproof one, and I swear by this product so much. It is one of my holy grail items. It's not only cheap, but it is so good as well. It makes my eyelashes pop, it makes them look thicker and longer, and when they tell you that it's waterproof, it is waterproof, honey. I spent the whole day at the beach swimming, and by the time I got out, my mascara is still intact, and there's little to no smudges under my eyes. For the highlight, we're going to be using the Strobe Stick by Caroline Cosmetics, and like the Peach Stick, we're going to warm that up in the back of our hands to really get the pigment out before applying that to our cheekbones, the tip of our nose, the bridge of our nose, and a little bit on the eyebrow bone as well. You can never have too much highlight, so I'm going to be using another layer of highlighter, and I'm using the ColourPop Super Shock Highlight, and I'm simply going to put that all over the same place where I put the strobe stick on. We are almost done, and for the lips, we're going to be putting on some Jelly Tint by Caroline Cosmetics, and on top of that, we're going to be adding the Maybelline Creamy Matte in the shade Chili Nude to create this kind of your lips but better lip color. And for the final touch, we're going to be getting the Spicy Rust palette by Catrice and getting that highlight color and putting that in the inner corners of my eyes. Last but not the least, we're going to be setting our makeup in place using my MAC Fix Plus, and voila! Anyway, that's it for today's video, and thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye!